Hello, I'm Amber Uper, and this is a model kit review. And as you can see, I have, for this kit review, a 1/72nd scale model of the Heinkel HE-115 C-1 float plane, as produced by Revell of Germany. Now this, you can see this is an old kit. You can tell by the discoloration of the box that this is not a new kit. Yeah, this box has seen better days, but it's still intact, so there's that. So let's take a look at the sides of the box. Here's the one side, and this is all in German. And then this side here just shows a couple of the other kits that they make. And your end. So let's open the box and see what's inside. This was purchased secondhand off of eBay. Very secondhand. So, anyway, we come to the instructions first. And here's your decals. Got the decal covers, the little vellum cover. Now these, you can tell they're old decals because the clear is no longer clear, it's yellowed out. Still, they're not horrible. They might be difficult to use because of that. You'd have to kind of really trim them to use them. Alright, so let's look at the instructions here. This folds out that way. Alright. Let's see. Where to start, right? Okay, let's start here. It's like a three-thing fold out. It's a mess. Okay, so we have 4 languages here: German, Netherlands, Italian, and English. So here's your interior layout for your pilots and the other personnel that are in this plane. I imagine this is a long-range observation plane. Now, we go to the engines here, and then we have what may be 2 different versions of this plane. Looks like you got a bombardier / gunner here. And so you can build 2 different versions of the nose on this thing. This looks like a larger version of the nose. Yeah, it's got a cannon in the bottom here, where this one just has a machine gun. Okay, and then we've got the float assembly here. So, and then putting the basic body together with the interior, putting the wings together. And then we go to here, it's putting the rest of the plane together. You've got your long stretch canopy here on the top, and then your bombardier area here, which is one of 2 different versions here. And then here's your painting instructions, depending on which version you choose to build. This standard production aircraft here, late production aircraft here. Let's see, this is France, late 1940, used for night operations. And this is based out of Finland in 1942. So there's your instructions. Now let's take a look at the parts. There's a couple of different bags in here. Okay, so we'll get to this bag first. Now these bags are not open, so I have to open them, so hang on a second. Okay, so I got the bags open now, and let's take a look at the parts. We just pull both screws out of the bag, put the screws here, like this. And as you can see, we got both halves of the body here, and the lower wing halves. We got the engine cowlings here. Up here is the engine faces. And we flip that over, and you can see that this is the interior strip and the seats that go on it. And I believe this is also part of the interior. I think this may be the floor of the bombardier area, the forward nose area. So in here we have the pilots, or crew members, whatever you want to call them, and various parts. It looks like the one of the defensive guns. These are another defensive position gun. So we got those parts. All right, so here's the other bag of parts. So we'll do that. Let's pull the clear plastic out of here first. And I'll give it some contrast here so I can show you what we got. All right, first we have the top canopy section, which goes across the top of the plane. And then we have the front canopy section, upper canopy, which I believe the pilot sits in there. And this is the nose of the plane, clear nose. And then these two, you use one of these two depending on which version of the plane you're building. This is the version that has the cannon mount, and this is the version that does not. I believe they both have a machine gun in the front for defensive use. So that's your clear plastic. It's pretty nicely done. So let's take a look at the other parts that are in here. Looks like you got two sprues here that are basically the same sprue. Nope, I guess they're not. Because here's your lower float half. No, these are the upper float halves. That's right. Upper float halves. Here's one of your tail wings. Here's the upper part of one wing. One of your propellers. Here's your float strut. And here's your bombardier right there. And these are more strut parts, I do believe. There's that. And then, look at the other one. Here's the bottoms of your floats. Here's the other propeller. The other main float strut. The other tail wing. The other upper half wing for the plane. And these are more strut parts here. So, between these two, you've got your floats and your upper wings and both tail wings, plus the bombardier. And then you've got, on the other two sprues, you've got your two body halves and the lower halves of the wings. And that's it for the parts for this plane. So, that's my review of the Heinkel HE-115 C-1 in 1/72nd scale as produced by Revell, Germany. And I believe this is a late 1970s issue model. There's a thing on the box here. It says copyright 1977 by Revell Inc., Venice, California, made in Germany, printed in Germany. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.